Think about how much information we all store in our brains. It's mind-blowing. Picture your as as a pie chart, and every section, every ounce of that pie chart is completely full. So anytime we can give our brain a little time off, just a little smidgy break, I think that's a good thing. I'm going to show you one way that is really easy. It costs next to nothing, and you can do this today, and it just kind of sets you up to give your mind a little break once in a while. Anytime we can come up with one of those little bits of information that we don't have to actively think about, that's already set up for us, it's a really nice feeling not to have to think about it. And I think that's where brain dumping came along. Brain dumping is where you take everything that's in your head and you just write it all down, and then you can reference it and you don't have to store that information in your brain. So instead of brain dumping today, we're going to be talking about list dumping. So here's how this works. Think about the last time you left the house and you had to bring some stuff with you. This could have been you were going to work or to school, or maybe you go to the beach all the time. I wish I went to the beach all the time. Unfortunately, that's not happening. Or you just go away for a weekend and you need to pack up all your toiletries for getting ready or taking a shower or whatever. Well, that's what was happening to me. Was every time we'd go somewhere on a weekend, I found myself walking through the steps of getting ready, and so then I get up and then I wash my face, so I need my face wash. And finally it kind of occurred to me to write this all down and keep that list in the toiletry bag, and then I don't have to think about it the next time I go anywhere on a weekend. So I took an index card and wrote down everything on it. So every time we go somewhere, all I have to do is grab that list and I can just bing, 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 bing. I don't have to think it all up again. It's all there for me, and it's really easy to pack, and I know that I won't forget anything. This could also be applied if you go to work. You could make a list that would be maybe your computer or your power cord, mouse, whatever you bring to work. This could also work for school, for your kids. In the morning, my kids need to bring backpack, their sign folder, planner, water bottle, lunch, gym shoes, everything they need for outdoors, which includes snow gear this time of year. And so we just made an index card and we write it all down, and even the kids can look through that and just make sure that they've got everything. So the supplies you're gonna need, it's pretty intense, is a set of index cards or just some paper and some packaging tape. Wrote everything down on the index card, and then I just covered it in packaging tape. You essentially laminating it, but I don't have a laminator, so this kind of worked for me. But it kind of makes it just seem a little fancier, not just a sheet of paper that's thrown into the backpack that will get all wet from a water bottle or an open contact solution container or something. You could take this a step further and do a hole punch and have a little string through it, maybe hang it from your bag, or you can just put it in whatever bag you're taking wherever you are going. I will link the very fancy, very specific index cards and packaging tape that I used in the description box below. You can just pick them up anywhere, or I mean, honestly, you can just use a piece of paper, but I find that it just sort of sets it apart a little bit, makes it seem like something that's actually going to stick around if I use the index card and laminate it. I'd love to know in the comments if any of you have already done this, have been doing this for years. I'm generally kind of a list maker anyway, but I never really thought about making obvious lists and keep them for our common trips out of the house. If you haven't done this before, give it a try. It will simplify your life in a very small way, but it feels big when you're getting ready to leave the house and you already have the list of everything you need to bring. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.